Just going to say one thing before I get on to what I've just actually unpacked. My grandparents raised me with respect, which means, you mind your own business. You don't stick your nose in other people's business, and I've never have. Unless someone says, hey, Justin, could you do this for me? Like Rainey Francis would ask me, she goes, oh, can you go over and help Richard at Twig to put those kitchen cupboards in? Sure, Rainey, no worries. Like, I keep I don't drive around people's residence where they live and sit in a car and spy on them like Stephanie DeSalis did. I don't drive past around in circles and say, oh, is Juzzy home? Which is what Belinda Jeffries did. That's a bit nuts. I call a person and say, hey, what are you doing? Do you want to catch up for coffee? Because that's the way the normal people do. You don't drive past someone's resident and spy on them. That's insane. And then you're accusing me. You're the one breaking pride laws. You're the one breaking privacy laws. You're the one doing it for 10 years to my life, causing me disruption, causing me damage, and police are letting you do it. Mate, if I went out and smacked you in the fucking head, because it's the same thing. What's been done to me for 10 years is assault. But because there's no physical action, police are letting you get away with it. But if I walked out on the street and smacked in the mouth for doing it, Stephanie fucking DeSalis was parked out the front of my fucking place in Palmer Street, constantly fucking spying on me. And police didn't arrest her. Then she found out where I was living in Norwich, Connecticut, and harassed me in America. And police didn't arrest her. So get fucked. Okay, get absolute fucked. I'm sick of this bullshit. She is not a friend. She was never a friend. I used to laugh about having a stalker, and I'm not laughing fucking now. I'm furious about it. So just fuck off, you people. If I wanted you in my life, you would be in it. You would be actually catching up, having a coffee with me, and you would not be fucking coming into my residence uninvited. Okay, that's insane. I don't know where people are dragged up, but you don't come into someone's area uninvited. Okay? You don't come in unannounced. That's it. Like, you don't do that. You don't just drop into someone's place. That's so disrespectful. Okay? You don't do shit like that. That is so low-life, scrubber disrespectful. I wasn't raised like that. Okay? I have respect for people. You have the same respect for me as I have for you, because I'm sick of it. You don't involve yourself in my life. You don't see what I'm up to. What is he doing? Does he need help? No, I would ask you. And the only thing I've ever asked for 10 years is a fucking legal team. So if you can't do that, then you're not needed. See ya. Now, get into something else. I was talking about my year 10 yearbook from Alethea Rosary College. When I was there, I started there in 1992. What did Carol ask? Oh, that's right. Carol asked idiots of people that barely knew me, because people that started at Alethea Rosary College in 1994, she asked. So she kept in touch with some scummy pieces of shit people that was only there for even 1 year. Okay? If you started there in 1992... Oh, by the way, sorry, pinned that. Idiots from Tamworth, because I was barely there for 6 years. My mother decided to move there. I wasn't going to stay there. I was never going to stay there. I wasn't even going to move there when she was moving there. Seriously. She wanted to run away with her second husband. Good on you. Bye, Carol. See ya. Fucking loser. So I was barely there for 6 years. What's the big deal? Like, seriously, I was home in Sydney all the time. I wasn't really around my mum. I couldn't stand her. I couldn't stand her second husband. Amanda was always with her. I wasn't. So the whole thing was idiots that broke privacy and confidentiality laws with, we're going to rally around friends and family. No one knows me that hadn't seen me for 30 years. 30 years they haven't seen me, you fucking idiots. And why do they keep in touch? I'm not from there. I'm not born there. I'm not raised there. My mum went there when I was 10. I came back to Sydney. That's why. And that's why idiots had information relating to Justin Pascoe even and projected onto me. Yeah, he had no friends, Justin Pascoe. He used to wear camouflage clothes to school, but he was older than me. Idiots actually gathered information related to somebody else. Like, not just him. It was Justin Pascoe. It was Shane Charles. It was Daniel Rackley. I'm like, the description that you've just said relates to this person. That's not me. So where people are telling you information and they're saying, oh, yes, I knew Justin, they don't. They've given you information about somebody else, and I can tell you exactly how. Now, here's all of, like, my year 10 yearbook signed by the friends that I had back then at school. Why I didn't keep in touch with them? Why? I'm not from there. I moved back to Sydney as soon as I finished my Year 10 certificate. As soon as my pen was down. I didn't even wait for the Year 10 photos to be taken. That's what I said when I was looking through when I got the Year 10 yearbook, I'm like, that's not me. Whose headshot did you use under my name? Because I wasn't even there for the photos. We were away at a horse show too, and on the way home from the horse show, I went to Dad's. And Amanda got her photo taken in the backyard somewhere. We weren't there for the photos. Amanda and I was not there for the photos in the Year 10 yearbook. We were not there, present. Amanda and myself were both not there for the Year 10 photos. The photo that Amanda has for her Year 10 yearbook was taken in the backyard of someone's place. Okay? We weren't there. And as soon as my pen was down after so the last time I had to be at school, the last day to make sure I got my Year 10 certificate, you had to be there in Year 10 X amount before the end of the year. Okay? Everyone else was still going to class, but as long as you finished your Year 10 certificate, I was gone. I left. I was back home in Sydney. I wasn't there. As soon as my pen went down, okay, I was gone. So I was back home in Sydney living, right? These are all the signatures from friends that I had there, people that I used to catch up with at school. And, nice notes and so forth. Some of them actually called up me when I was in Armidale briefly. My twin sister went to university in Armidale, so I'm up there. And a few called up. They're like, oh, Justin's back from Sydney. So I don't have any problem with the people. I just didn't keep in touch. And immigration made a fucking big deal about this even. It's like, why are you making a big deal about it? I'm not from that area. And when my mother started her bullshit scams again, which is what she does. Oh, have you been molested? No, Carol. I don't believe anyone's been molested, but I do know you've made these scam stories up your entire fucking life, and I'm sick of hearing it. To be honest, I'm sick and tired of listening to you three purdy dogs and your scams. It's driven me nuts my entire life. I'm sick of it. There's not one man alive that can stand those three fucking pieces of shit women. Ask Nab Caban what he put up with fucking Robin Childs. Ask Richard Mahowski, how'd you get the scar on your face, Richard? My Auntie Marianne smashed a bottle on his fucking head. They're three abusive women. Wake up. There is not one fucking man alive that can stand those three fucking scum purdy women. I hate their fucking guts. I put up with them for my nan's sake, but once she was dead, there's no way in hell I would have anything to fucking do with them. If they see me, they better fucking turn and run. I'm sick of it. And their fucking daughters are exactly scummy cunts like their mothers. Okay? Find the facts. Three abusive pieces of shit women. So why the fuck would I go to New England to see three pieces of fucking shit women who I can't fucking stand? Get it through your head, and you organisations get the facts. Go and look at my uncle Richard Mahowski. He's got a scar across his face. Go and ask his brother Andrew Mahowski what my auntie Marianne Mahowski did to him. They're abusive shit fucking women. Marianne Mahowski pushed Andrew Mahowski for the wall of his mother's house up on the coast. Marianne Mahowski smashed a bottle over Richard Mahowski's fucking head. Robin Childs beat the shit out of Nab Caban the entire time they were together and left him with fucking nothing. Right? My mother tipped a fucking hot cup of coffee down my dad's ear because he fell asleep after working hard on the lounge. They are women that abuse men. They are women that fucking abuse men, and I'm sick of it up the fucking ear. I hate them so much. My entire life I've listened to their scams. It's mentally retarded scams. It's this scam. It's a disability scam. It's, oh, someone was molested scam. I fucking had it with those 3 purdy fucking dogs like you wouldn't fucking believe. I'm looking forward to the day they're dead in a coffin and I'll pop over a bottle of fucking Verb and be like, fucking hip hip hooray, the fucking bitch is dead. I hate them. I fucking hate them. And their goddamn father, my grandfather Reg Purdy, fucking hated them. Wake up. Because there's a background story on a fucking 3 pieces of scummy shit women and their fucking scummy pieces of shit daughters. That's why. And it's got nothing to do with the people in New England and everything to do with the 3 pieces of shit Purdy dogs that live there. That's why. So the beautiful people that I actually went to school with, when my twin sister was at Armidale University and I was up there, they're like, oh, Justin's up from Sydney. Let's go visit him. They actually met with me in Armidale for coffee. That was Rebecca Munro. Fuck me dead. You might want to wake up to yourself with where the trouble is actually coming from. Okay, you arseholes might want to wake up to having a good look to where the trouble is actually coming from. Right? And there's a reason why I don't visit them. So, it was Beck Munro who caught up with me, Rochelle, and I think it was Gemma Bartlett as well. I just popped up to New England for a holiday. I was still at Dad's, living half at Dad's at Empire Bay. And they're like, oh, Justin's up here, let's catch up. And they did. Okay? So there was no issue with the people there. Seriously. There's no issue like there's Tammy Gibson. There's no issue like I had a lot of good friends up there when I was briefly there I was only there for 6 years. Only there for 6 years and I made a whole heap of group of friends I never kept in touch with. But I haven't been there for 30 odd years. There's my year 10 yearbook. So, if I had trouble with any of those people, then why would I keep all their beautiful messages that they wrote? Like, fucking wake up, you idiots. I'm sick of listening to shit in the last 10 years. I've had a fucking gutful. Seriously. Now, Shane Hart wrote, where was it? Nemiga Boys Rule. He lives in Palermo. Like, seriously, we went up there. And if my mum didn't move up there with my stepfather, like if she had